Hello and welcome to Bry's Book and Film. So book review today, a book review of A Journey to the Centre of the Earth by Jules Verne. Picked this up secondhand online. It's from the Scholastic Book Services group, whoever they are. So this is A Journey to the Centre of the Earth, Jules Verne. It's the abridged and edited version. Now, before I go on, this version of the story, it's referencing Professor Hardwigg. Professor Hardwigg. That's who the main man is. But we're gonna from now on not call him Professor Hardwigg. We're gonna go back to Professor Lidenbrock, because Professor Lidenbrock is there's two choices of names. It's either Lidenbrock from one version or one translation, or Lidenbrock. So in the film, the James Mason film, I've already reviewed. It's James Mason plays Professor Oliver Lidenbrock, who is the main man in the story. So, Journey to the Centre of the Earth chronicles the adventures of Professor Lidenbrock, and we'll stick with the name in this one because Harry is the nephew, and Professor Lidenbrock and Harry travel to Iceland. They meet Hans, their Icelandic guide, who takes them to the volcano. It's similar to the film. The film and the book are similar, but there's no with the film with James Mason and Pat Boone, you have Professor Göteborg steals the research and goes there first. Professor Lidenbrock sends his research to Professor Göteborg, who then goes to Iceland ahead of him to get there first, but ends up being murdered by Count Saknussemm, the descendant of Arne Saknussemm, who made the journey to the centre of the earth at first. There's not that subplot in here in the book, but it does chronicle going to Iceland, meeting Hans, making the trip to Sneffels volcano, and it is a good book. It's a good story. For what it is, it's a good story. I mean, I would recommend it. I'm going to give this... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this... I don't know how many coffee cups to give it. It's a good story. It is a good story. This is Harry's sort of memoir recollection, because he does state in here somewhere, I must have lived because I'm telling you afterwards. It's in there somewhere. They encounter sea monsters, old ancient, thought to be extinct dinosaurs fighting in the Central Sea. It's actually quite a gripping. I still don't know how many coffee cups to give it though. I've been sort of toying with it. I just finished this book today as well, just this morning. Oh, I tell you, I don't know how many coffee cups should I give it? I'm going to give it 4 coffee cups, 4 hot cups of coffee on the coffee cup scale, because it is a good story. I mean, this is only the short book. I don't know if there's a better version or a longer version, but the version I bought secondhand online just has the 3 men going to the centre of the earth. It doesn't involve any of the subplot with Professor Göteborg or Mrs. Göteborg joining them or any of that. And Gertrude the Duck is not in this version either. If you recall, Gertrude the Duck was in the film. Gertrude was Hans's duck, his pet duck. Four hot coffee cups, actually. Yeah, 4. Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. Buy it and read it. It is a really good story. It is a good story. Well worth your time to read. Four hot coffee cups. It is, it does keep you on the edge of your seat. The only thing wrong is the final chapter for me. And I'm not an author like Jules Verne. The last chapter is called "The Journey Ended," and it does feel a little bit rushed, and it does have a sort of "and they all lived happily ever after" kind of feel. The book goes well, paces well, reads well, everything about it is good. I think the last chapter lets it down with the. So anyway, we made it home, and here we are, happy days, and we all lived happily ever after. Not a satisfactory ending in my mind. So it's an ending. It's an ending. So Journey to the Center of the Earth, 4 coffee cups. If it wasn't for that last chapter, which I think's a bit rushed, feels a bit rushed, it might have even pushed 5 coffee cups. But the last chapter sort of let it down somewhat. So, yeah. Journey to the Center of the Earth. Watch the film with the 1959 film with James Mason and Pat Boone. And buy the book. You won't be disappointed. It's a good way to spend your time. I had that, when I was at work. And I would read it on gaps in work and stuff. So, yeah, it's a good story. That cost me less than £5. A book for less than £5 entertained me for a while. What more can you ask for? Just buy a second-hand version. You don't need to buy a first edition or anything, do you? So Journey to the Center of the Earth. 4 hot coffee cups. So thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.